Hey guys and girls, just thought I would do a real quick down and dirty venison chili recipe since I got the deer the other day. Um, maybe you just went out and got your first deer, or maybe you're trying to experiment with chili. I don't know. But either way, I know I did a chili recipe before. You can look through my stuff and probably find that one. This is just another variation of it. There's a billion variations out there. I use beans. I know in Texas they'll run you out of the state for that. Hey, this ain't Texas, pal. So stick around, and I'll show you how to do this real quick. It's real simple. Um, I think you'll like it. So I'm going to go ahead and get my pot nice and hot here, and I'm going to run down the ingredients for you. It's real simple. You're going to need some olive oil, some onion. This is just coarsely chopped white onion. You could use Spanish onion, yellow onion, whatever you feel like. Like I said, I use beans. And I use a plethora of beans. There's a Three Amigos reference. So you can get them with or without the chili sauce. I end up rinsing these anyway. So those are pinto beans, some kidney beans, and again, you can get them with or without sauce. It's completely up to you what you like to do. Black beans, and all your beans are going to have to be rinsed. It's just how it goes. If you're using whole, like fresh beans, you're going to have to soak them overnight. I don't do that because I don't have that kind of time. Tomato paste, try to get it without the herbs. This is what I got, so meh. I might have another one in the cabinet without it, but it's not going to hurt anything. It's just basil and oregano. It's stuff that's going to be in your chili anyway. Crushed tomatoes, and of course, you need your venison. You can use neck meat, shoulder meat, any kind of scraps whatsoever. Just make sure you take all the gristle off, any extra fat, because that's where all the tannic acids are, or I'm sorry, the tannins from the acorns that they eat, and that will impart a very strange, maybe unpleasant flavor for you. So you want to get that out. Plus all that fat, when it renders, is going to come to the top and it's going to make scum, and that's just yucky. Also, a couple peppers of your choice. They don't have to be super hot. You can put bell peppers in there if you want to. I am going to be using this ghost pepper. We're not cutting it up because we're not trying to kill ourselves, but we are going to put some toothpicks through it to open it up and let some of that capsaicin into the chili. So we're not going to be adding a whole lot of pepper and such to that. And then, of course, your chili mix. And I could tell you what's in that if I can remember. It's going to be, what is it? There's obviously chili powder. There's some paprika. I'm trying to get this all square for you. So that's getting nice and hot. It's paprika, salt, pepper, onion, garlic. Just play around with it, but chili powder, I guess, would be the base, right? So in your onions go. And for whatever reason, my tripod is not as high as it usually is. So we're going to get those in there, going to mix around, and then we're going to throw our venison in there. And we added a bit of olive oil in there because there's not a lot of fat in the venison itself, and so we don't want it to dry up and get all nasty. So let me stop this for a sec, so I can get both hands on that and put that in there, and I'll show you what that looks like. Some of our venison in there. I have some more to mince up, and we'll put that in there as well. Just a tip for you. I actually had this in a vacuum bag in my deep freezer overnight, and it didn't freeze thoroughly, but it made it nice and stiff that I was able to chop it up and then put it in my food processor to get it even smaller. It just makes it easier to cut that way. Do not completely freeze it or you will blow up your food processor. Okay, it's just my word of advice. So there you are. And once this all browns up, we'll add some other things to it, and it'll be all yummy. All right, guys. So we got our venison ground up here, and you can see that I process it down really fine. I actually prefer my chili or my venison chili to be a little mouthier. Like I like the pieces bigger. But I'll be serving this to people who probably have not ever had it before. And I know that when you eat something new, you're a little conscious about it. So the smaller this is, smaller, it'll feel in your mouth, and the less intrusive that sounds really dirty, doesn't it? But it'll sound less, I think, intrusive. So we're gonna add our tomato paste, and I just use a butter knife because daggum spoons never seem to get in there. Again, this is real quick, real easy. It's only been about, I don't know, 5 minutes. I did have to open up some cans, which I probably could have done ahead of time, but I didn't. So, anyway, that's in there. We'll just throw everything in the sink. Try and mix that up a little bit, and it's going to be thick. Don't worry, we're going to be adding liquid to this. Okay, so we get all those together. I cut up the peppers. I threw a couple jalapenos in there as well. And I'm going to go ahead and add our crushed tomatoes. Okay. Yeah, throw the whole can in. And stir that around. Now right now all you've got is a spicy meat sauce. You could throw this on pasta if you wanted to. It'd probably be pretty good. But we're going to go ahead and make it into some chili. So we've got our melange of beans. Again, they were black beans, kidney beans, and pinto beans, and we rinsed them all. We're going to throw those in there. Sorry, Texas. Okay, we're going to get that all mixed up. Just like so. And then we're going to go ahead and add our spices. Oops, just going to throw that in there along with a cup of water. Pretty simple, right? I'm going to mix that all up. Doobie doobie doo. Smells ridiculous already. And that's pretty much it. We're going to lower our flame. You could add beef stock to this if you wanted to. I actually made some venison bone broth, which takes forever, honestly, but it's worth it. It tastes very good. And I think we're actually going to add about a cup of that as well. I'm going to throw that in there. That smells awesome. Bone broth is made by roasting the bones and then basically simmering them overnight in a stock pot with root vegetables like parsnips and onions and celery ends and all sorts of goodness. So give that a stir. But the bone broth is supposed to be really, really good for you. It's not really mineral dense, but it does have other things that you need, like collagen and some other unpronounceable words. Yeah, it's really good for you to help you fight off any ailments. It's good for colds. You ever have like grandma's chicken soup that was made with chicken stock? It's the same thing. It's the collagen in it that, ew, oh nasty. It's the collagen in it that helps you get better. So now, because you cared about that, right? So now we're going to poke some holes in this there ghost pepper, drop that in, then we're going to cover this up and walk the heck away. 1, 2. By the way, do yourself a favor. Once you unleash the beast, don't touch your face. Wash your hands thoroughly. Do not put your fingers in your eyes, nose, mouth, ears, ass, wherever. Hey, some of you people do that. But we're going to get that guy out of there later. So we're just going to let that sit. Lower our flame. And we're going to cover it. Walk the heck away. See you guys when it's done. Here is our chili all done. And there's Agia. Oh boy. Oh, she had to nuke hers. very hot.
That's the way. I like it.
So let's see what Jeebles thinks. Dun 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 dun.
Wow. It's really good. It's really good.
Good.
Yeah.
There you go. Simple chili.
That's later.
Ah. Say bye to the nice people.
Huh?
Huh. Say bye to the nice people.
Bye.
Guys and girls, that's it for the Great Chili Cook-Off. Try it. See if you like it. Okay? You don't have to use venison. You can use anything else you get your hands on, right? Beef, turkey, chicken, whatever. It's all the same. So, hope you liked it. And as always, don't forget to comment, thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. And see you on the next one.